I'm looking. Today we're celebrating, from Super Bowl to Carrot Day, National Carrot Day. Who would have guessed? This underappreciated vegetable, and underappreciated by most kids, is full of vitamins and minerals. We have all different colors of carrots and shapes right in front of us. Everybody knows that carrots are good for your eyes, but did you know that carrots are also good for your skin? Beta-carotene, a natural form of vitamin A, has antioxidant and anti-aging properties that help keep your skin glowing. Yes to carrots makes a paraben-free and affordable skincare line of products with organic vegetables like carrots and Dead Sea minerals made in Israel. These are wonderful products. And yes to carrots, in honor of Carrot Day, is giving a bag of these natural products to everybody in our audience. Thank you, yes to carrots. So you're going to love these products. Also, there's one other question before we start making a very simple, delicious carrot soup in honor of Carrot Day.
Yeah.
You're bad cook?
I'm really bad at everything. I can barely make toast.
Rachel is going to show us how to make a drink. She's not a bad drink maker. And this is how we get through the next 100 days, Rachel, drinking your drinks. But there's one other question I wanted to ask, and that is about now we have our second very important cabinet member having to defend a indiscretion in taxes.
Yes.
Okay. What would you suggest the president do with these indiscretions? I mean, all of us, I bet, how many in the audience have made a mistake on your tax returns? Oh, not very many. That's good.
Applaud for
that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, raise your hand. We won't show you. We won't show you. But it happens. It happens, and sometimes I would think probably many times because of the complexity of the IRS laws, people make mistakes and benign mistakes. These guys are in that world, and that they both have made very serious omissions in their taxes. What would you suggest?
Well, it is, when you look at what they both did, Tim Geithner in Treasury and Tom Daschle over at Health and Human Services, they definitely messed up, and they both have made these sort of abject apologies. And so then the question for the country and for the president...
Notice I'm chopping, I always get nervous. I start to cook. Right.
The question for the country and for the president is whether those sins were so grave that they can't be forgiven, whether there's no way to make those right.
But the individuals, our citizens don't get forgiven. They get, penalties, they get... liens on their homes, they get all kinds of stuff if they forgot.
They're not getting excused from their, they have to pay it back, they have to do the penalties, they have to do all those things. The question is whether that means they can't be in this government.
Right.
And most of us don't ever have to consider something like that.
I like Tom Daschle as a human being, and I hope he gets through all of this. I hope, and Geithner too. I mean, he has his job, but it's something for all of us to pay attention to, I think.
What do you think about Mr. Daschle's glasses? He has those very pronounced red.
I think he looks good.
Yeah,
he's a handsome man.
There always has to be one cabinet.
What about your
glasses?
What about your glasses? They're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to make carrot soup now with Rachel because she wants to learn how to cook something.
I do.
And this is healthy. We have 2 pounds of carrots, all cut up. And we have 3 tablespoons of butter. This is just the beginning of the soup. And you cook these all together, these carrots. And, carrots are so good. Do you like carrots?
I do like carrots.
Okay, good. And we have a pinch of pepper. We have 2 teaspoons of salt. And you just cook this until the carrots start to exude all their nice juices. And some onion, a 1/4 cup of onion. Oh, ginger, which is so good with carrot soup. A clove of garlic. And just cook this over low heat. Oh, and we have a pinch of sugar. Secret for carrots, secret for a lot of vegetables is a tiny pinch of sugar. Not a lot. It just brings out the natural sweetness of the vegetable. So that cooks, and we have one cooked over here, and we're going to blend it. These are the carrots already cooked. What do you think? They smell good, don't they?
Yeah, wow.
And add 2 cups of chicken broth. You can use low sodium, homemade, store-bought, whatever. 3/4 cup of milk. So there's no cream in this soup.
Okay.
So
is that whole milk?
You don't have to watch your diet, do you?
I don't eat very well.
You don't?
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
But not. I don't mean that. I mean weight-wise.
I just don't. It's all the same thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
eat from street carts and
Oh,
stuff.
you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
I'm trying to get better at that. This is my year of health.
So
maybe
we're going to have a garnish. We're going to have these delicious carrots that we're going to blend. We have a 1/2 cup of carrots. and a little bit of olive oil, 2 parsnips also peeled and sliced, and salt and pepper. And this is our garnish. This is going to be in the bottom of the bowl. You can just stir those, Rachel.
In the bottom of the bowl, the garnish?
Yeah, that goes in the bottom of our soup bowl.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's really great. And we're going to puree the soup. And it's going to be very velvety. Look at this little machine. Do you have one of those?
Yes, but I only make
A blender or a Vitamix?
Oh, a blender.
This is a Vitapress.
I make drinks in the blender.
Oh, you do?
I worry about putting something hot in the blender. Isn't it all gonna?
Well, no, this is such a deep one. See how tall this is?
Yeah.
So I'll put this in. I think I can pour the rest in, save some time. Just pour that in. You're not going to get it. Don't worry. Look at she's standing away. She doesn't trust me.
No.
I'm extremely trustworthy. Don't worry. Okay, so now we can put the top on, and we just turn this on. And this is great. See, because it's on number 1. See, and then you can just continually turn this up, and it gets faster and faster. And this turns it into velvet. So yeah, keep stirring. Don't turn that off. And this is a really special soup.
How do you know when it's velvety?
Well, you can see that there won't be any pieces left in there. And pretty much, that's it.
That's a very confidence-inspiring machine.
Yes, it is. So that's I think we have one that's already, we do.
yeah.
Here's one that's already cooked. I'll put a little bit in each of the bowls. And so you get a little bit of texture as well as a very smooth and a parsley garnish. Now, the reason I'm adding parsley is, do you know that people mistake, and a little tiny bit of vinegar, just a touch. You should really put those into the vegetables. It just adds some extraordinary good flavor to the soup. Pour that on. The reason parsley and carrots belong to the same family.
Oh,
yeah. You can tell from the leaves. So I want you to taste this and tell me what you think of this soup.
thank you. It's beautiful.
It smells really
This will
good.
be the healthiest thing I've eaten in a long time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.